What if I told you that one of Africa's richest men built his empire from a single magical seed? In the heart of the African savannah, where golden grass stretches to the horizon, there once stood a quiet village. Few people knew that this humble place would one day become the center of an extraordinary legend. In this village lived a young boy named Kofi. He was poor, but his spirit was stronger than the scorching sun above him. Every morning, Kofi helped his mother sell food at the busy market. Traders shouted, travelers passed, and the world seemed full of opportunities he could only dream about. When Kofi told others that he would one day become rich, the villagers only laughed. But beyond the village stood an ancient baobab tree, older than memory itself. Every evening, Kofi would sit beneath the tree and whisper his dreams to the wind. One night, the wind grew strangely quiet, and the ancient tree began to whisper back. A golden fruit slowly fell from the branches, landing gently at the boy's feet. Inside the fruit was a glowing seed, a seed unlike anything Kofi had ever seen. The voice of the tree echoed softly, "Plant this seed wherever you go, and prosperity will follow." The very next morning, Kofi left the village behind and began his journey to the city. At first, life in the city was harsh. Kofi sold small goods on crowded streets, working day and night. But one evening, he remembered the magical seed and planted it behind his small shop. To his amazement, a glowing sapling sprouted from the ground almost instantly, and from that day forward, everything Kofi touched seemed to grow. Businesses flourished, opportunities multiplied. Within years, Kofi became one of the richest men in Africa, but while many admired him, others watched from the shadows. A group of powerful businessmen began to suspect that Kofi's success came from something unnatural. One night, they followed him secretly and witnessed the impossible. When Kofi planted another glowing seed, the greedy men realized the truth. That same night, they stole the magical sapling and planted it in their private estate. At first, the tree produced endless golden fruit, and their wealth grew faster than ever before. But greed has a way of awakening forces that should never be disturbed. The golden fruit began turning into dust. Their businesses collapsed overnight. Storms destroyed their estates, and their fortunes vanished just as quickly as they appeared. Meanwhile, Kofi returned to the ancient baobab tree to seek its wisdom once more. The tree spoke again. Wealth must never belong to greed. One final golden seed fell gently into Kofi's hands. This time, Kofi planted the seed not for himself, but in the center of his village. And as the golden baobab grew, the village prospered for generations, because true wealth is not what you keep, but what you share.